Hey guys! I wanted to show you what's in my living room now. This is it. It's a giant beanbag and the animals love it. Usually Buster's in here with them too. And then this is the ottoman. But let me just... Yeah. Yeah! It's awesome! We all love it. I wanted to sleep on it last night, but my ex-boyfriend, he's the one that brought it to me. He's like, do not sleep on it. You will never get out of it and you will be in so much pain the next day because it's just like, you like sink into it. As you can see, the animals are kind of sinking into it. But yeah, so I am going to be keeping this for a while until he gets a place or whatever, but basically I don't care if he never takes it back. I love this thing so much. It's so comfy. Like, I don't want to disturb the babies. Hi. Aww. Buster. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. My ex-boyfriend is actually going to be coming over again today in a little bit. Well, any time now, because he's got to pick up some laundry that he was doing over here yesterday, and something else. Oh, he's been buying me food, like, I think, well, it's basically since I've been back from Iowa. Between him and my mom, that's how I've been eating. I just haven't had time to go to the grocery store and I haven't really wanted to and stuff. So he's been buying me food for like the last 3 days, and my mom made me breakfast yesterday morning. So I bought him Subway. Well, I bought Subway for lunch and then I bought him Subway too. So he's gonna come over, eat some Subway, pick up some stuff, and then I've got to go to work in a little bit. But I'm gonna go because this thing's dying. Okay, bye. Hey guys, I'm laying on the beanbag with Buster. Pretty much been laying here all day, except for I've been at work, but it's been a really bad day, like really bad. I'm watching the sunset right now on my last break, if you can see. I don't know what you're seeing. But anyway, it was a really bad day. It should have been good because it rained all day, but it was bad. It started last night. Me and my ex-boyfriend have been hanging out like every day. Well, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And last night was Tuesday night. And we were sitting out on the back deck just talking and stuff and whatever. And he was telling me a story. And part of the story involved two of his friends, or one of Vince. It was either one or two of his friends, his cousin, and then his ex-girlfriend, the story involved. And so he was like telling the story, and it led into a couple other stories, and all of them involved his ex-girlfriend. I know he has memories with her now, but like I don't want to hear about her. And most of the memories are like what he was telling, like the stories that he was telling me, they were all bad, and they all involved her being psycho, like we all know that she is, but like I don't want to hear it, you know? So I got all upset. And I got all boo-hooey. And he could tell, and he was like upset, but he didn't know, like, he just said sorry, you know, for like leaving it on that note. Because then he had to go pick up his friend. Because his friend was... Well, I'm not going to talk about it. But, yeah, he had to go pick up his friend, and so he's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to leave here, like, on this bad note and stuff, but I really have to go get him. And I was like, yeah, I know, go get him, you know. And then he came back a while later with his friend, and he picked up some stuff, and then he was either gonna come back late last night, well, like at like 2 or 3 in the morning, or he was just gonna see me today. And he ended up obviously not coming back, and I fell asleep anyway. But then today, he told me he'd talk to me tomorrow, which is today, and so I was like, okay. And so I was just like waiting for him to call. Oh, anyway, he texted me. I'll just like get through the part with my ex-boyfriend in it. He texted me around like 3 o'clock. Hey, I was waiting for you to call and I must have fell asleep and I'm super late for work. So can I pick up my clothes tonight? Because he had done some laundry here. And when I first read that, I read it as, hey, I was waiting for you to call all day and you never did. So I fell asleep and now it's your fault that I fell asleep and I'm late for work. And then it sounded mad to me that he's like, I'll pick up my clothes tonight or whatever. Not what he said at all. I had to reread it. All he's saying, I'm reading it in the tone of voice that I'm like reading it in my head. Hey, I was waiting for you to call and I must have fell asleep. Now I'm super late for work. Can I pick up my clothes tonight? Basically just saying, I can no longer pick up my clothes before I go to work. Can I pick them up tonight? Like, nothing bad at all. And like, my brain just twisted it into being like, oh my God, Aubrey, you're such a bad person. You didn't call him, blah, blah, blah. And like, I could have, and I was going to, but I was like, no, I'll just wait for him to call. I don't want to wake him up. I don't, like, he has like no sleep schedule whatsoever. He just sleeps when he can. That's that whole story. Then on top of that, on top of me being a freak and just like assuming that everyone hates me 24/7, they started work again on the parking lot outside. And I got to bed at like 2:30 or something last night. I don't remember. I fell asleep and I woke up at like 3:56 in the morning. And I woke up at that time and I was like, oh, I should probably go into my bed. And I was like, no, because I was sleeping in the beanbag. So I just stayed sleeping there, went back to bed. And then around like maybe, I don't know, 7:30, 7, I'm not really sure, somebody was at my door because I woke up to Buster barking. And I was just like, whatever, like, screw you, whoever it is, I'm just going back to bed. Then about 8 something, somebody else is knocking at my door and I'm like, what is happening here? Like, I'm trying to sleep, people. And it's the parking lot people holding a note in their hand. Well, apparently the guy a few condos down dropped off notes saying, hey, super short notice, but they're going to work on the parking lot again, like starting today. Well, that was what Buster was barking at, the guy putting the note in my door. I was not awake, so I didn't get the note. So she's like waving the note and she's like, is that your car? You got this note, we're working on the parking lot now. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, I just woke up. Like, obviously, like, I barely have my eyes open. Like, I just woke up. She's like, okay, can you move your car? But when I was trying to move my car out of their way, he was parked in the driveway. Like, there's only one way in and one way out of our condos. And he was parked in the driveway, in the middle of the driveway. So I had to drive on the grass and over the curb to get out because he wouldn't move. I like stopped and waited for him to like move the truck. And he was just like waving me towards the grass. And I'm like, are you people serious? So I had to drive through the grass and over a curb, which was great on my car. I can tell you what, it scraped the ground when I went over the curb. And I had to go park a block and a half away and walk back. And when I'm walking back, they're just like glaring at me. The driveway people are just like glaring at me like, "Rrr." I couldn't fall back asleep. I sat there and played on my iPad because I couldn't fall back asleep until 11 a.m., which is when my alarm went off. So I get up, I'm like, oh my God, I hate today. And not only that, but today was paying bills day. So I had to pay some bills, and this one bill was just like a fiasco, and it's gonna be late because they wouldn't let me pay it over the phone. So I had to put a check in the mail. So yeah, it's gonna be late, and it's their own stupid fault. I was like, I just received this in the mail. It's post dated for this date. Like, how do you expect me to get it there? It's due in 2 days, and it has to go all the way to Ohio. And she's like, well, you can't pay over the phone because you're not the policy holder. And I'm just like, oh my God, I hate you. I didn't say that, but I was just like, are you serious? Like, I can't even pay a bill? Like, it'd be one thing if I'm trying to take money, but I'm trying to pay money. Then on top of that, of course, I have to park my car a block and a half away with my dog and my food and my hands full. And some jerk drives by and like hoops and hollers at me or whatever. And I'm just like, I could kill you right now and not even feel bad. Not even a little. I was just like in such a bad mood. I was like, really, dude? Like, why are you even doing that? You know, like why do you have to do that to a person? You know, it's just rude. And so there was that. Get home, eat my food, and immediately after I ate, I was just exhausted. And so I took a nap from 12:30 until 1:10, which was like basically 5 minutes before I have to start like getting my computer booted up for work. And it was a great nap, but like I woke up from it feeling a little bit better, but then like the day was just shot already. It's just shot to shit. So nothing really helped. Still not in the greatest mood. I'm just ready to get off work. I don't work tomorrow, thank God. So I'm just going to relax tonight and just relax. I just need to relax. I have to go back to work, but I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. They were both just lying like that, and then Lucy got up, but it was so cute. Oh, now they're both awake. And Buster's under there. Sleeping. He was snoring. I'm almost off work. My ex-boyfriend texted me and told me that no, he wasn't upset, everything's fine, and that his day did get better because he was having a bad day. He woke up late for work and stuff. I think I told you guys that. So he told me, it's not your fault, don't worry, I'm fine, everything's fine. So yeah, which I assumed it would be. I was just like, I felt kind of bad, you know, because if I had called him, he would have been awake and he wouldn't have woken up late for work. But who knows? I'm just shutting down my computer for the day. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening tonight. I'm probably gonna drink and eat because I'm starving. I didn't eat lunch. I ate goldfish, crackers. These are my copper gloves. I only have one on, but I have two. These saved my life. If I didn't have these, I'd probably have carpal tunnel. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.